As Tang Sanzang, Sun Wukong, and Zhu Bajie made their way towards the west, they approached the treacherous flowing sand river. The river was known for its violent currents and was haunted by a ferocious demon, Sha Wujing, who had been transformed into a water monster after being banished from heaven for a minor transgression. Sha Wujing, once a general in the heavenly court, had been tasked with guarding the celestial palace, but was demoted to the mortal realm for accidentally breaking a crystal goblet. In his exile, he took up residence in the flowing sand river, where he preyed on travelers, causing much distress to those who attempted to cross the river. When Tang Sanzang and his companions arrived at the river, they were initially unaware of the danger that lay ahead. Zhu Bajie, with his knowledge of the waterways, offered to forge a path across the river. However, as they ventured into the waters, Sha Wujing emerged from the depths, causing chaos and attempting to seize Tang Sanzang. A fierce battle ensued between Sha Wujing and Sun Wukong, with Zhu Bajie joining in to aid his Shixiong. The struggle was intense, with Sha Wujing proving to be a formidable opponent. He wielded a monthly rake with great skill, and the battle raged on until Guanyin's disciple, Muzha, appeared to reveal Sha Wujing's true identity and purpose. Muzha explained that Sha Wujing had been awaiting the arrival of Tang Sanzang, destined to become one of his disciples on the journey to the west. With the misunderstanding cleared, Sha Wujing submitted to Tang Sanzang and was given the Dharma name Sha Wujing, meaning pure and serene. He was also bestowed the nickname Sha Monk, or Sandy, and thus became the third disciple in the quest for the scriptures. Sha Wujing's joining has brought new vitality to the team. His steady and reliable nature balanced out the impulsiveness of Sun Wukong and the gluttony of Zhu Bajie. He was a diligent and hard-working companion, always ready to do his part in protecting Tang Sanzang and ensuring the success of their mission. As they continued their journey, Sha Wujing proved to be an invaluable asset. His strength and loyalty were tested time and again as they faced numerous demons and obstacles. As they continued their journey, Sha Wujing proved to be an invaluable asset. His strength and loyalty were tested time and again as they faced numerous demons and obstacles. He was often the voice of reason, calming the disputes between Sun Wukong and Zhu Bajie, and his patience and perseverance were a source of inspiration for the group. The recruitment of Sha Wujing at the flowing sand river marked the completion of Tang Sanzang's disciples, forming a team that was diverse in skills and temperament. Together, they faced the challenges of the journey with renewed vigor, each bringing their unique abilities to the table. The story of Sha Wujing's recruitment is more than just a tale of a new companion joining the journey. It is a story of redemption and the power of destiny. Sha Wujing, once a fallen celestial being, found a new purpose in life, embarking on a quest that would not only redeem him, but also contribute to the greater good. As the four masters and apprentices continued their journey, they faced many trials, each one bringing them closer to their goal and to their own personal enlightenment. The flowing sand river, once a place of danger and fear, became a symbol of new beginnings and the transformative power of their quest. As the journey of Tang Sanzang and his disciples progressed, they arrived at the Wujing Temple, a place renowned for its sacred ginseng fruits. These fruits, which only ripened once every 3,000 years, were said to grant the consumer a significant extension of life, nearly equivalent to immortality. The temple's guardian deities, the ginseng tree spirits, were entrusted with the protection of these precious fruits. Upon their arrival, the temple's master, Zhenyuan Daxian, was away, attending a lecture in the heavenly realms. In his absence, he left instructions for his two disciples, Qingfeng and Mingyu, to offer the ginseng fruits to Tang Sanzang. However, upon seeing the ginseng fruits, which resembled infants, the monk was horrified and refused to partake, citing the sanctity of life and his Buddhist principles. Unbeknownst to Tang Sanzang, the ginseng fruits were not living beings, but mystical treasures. Hearing the whispers of Qingfeng and Mingyu about the miraculous properties of these fruits, Zhu Bajie's gluttony got the better of him. He approached Sun Wukong and Sha Wujing, convincing them of the fruit's benefits and suggesting they steal some for themselves. Wukong, ever the cunning and mischievous, agreed to the plan, seeing an opportunity for a bit of mischief. Sha Wujing, though initially reluctant, was persuaded by his Shixiong and joined in the scheme. Under the cover of night, the three disciples snuck into the garden where the ginseng tree stood, its branches heavy with the elusive fruits. Wukong used his magical powers to pluck 3 ginseng fruits, 1 for each of them. As they prepared to savor the fruits, Zhubaji, in his haste and excitement, swallowed his whole without even tasting it. He immediately regretted his impatience and lamented not savoring the fruit's flavor. His complaints were overheard by Qingfeng and Mingyu, who confronted the disciples, leading to a heated argument. In the ensuing chaos, Wukong, unable to contain his frustration, used his strength to uproot the entire ginseng tree, causing a catastrophe. The destruction of the tree was a grave offense, not only to the Wujing temple, but also to the heavenly order. Realizing the gravity of their actions, the disciples fled with Tang Sanzang, only to be captured by Zhenyuan Daxian upon his return. Zhenyuan Daxian, a powerful immortal, used his divine abilities to trap the disciples within his sleeve, a punishment that reflected their theft and destruction. He demanded the restoration of the ginseng tree as a condition for their release. Desperate to remedy the situation, Wukong sought help from the Bodhisattva Guanyin, who was known for her compassion and healing powers. Guanyin, understanding the gravity of the mistake and the importance of the ginseng tree to the spiritual balance, agreed to intervene. She provided Wukong with a vase of divine water, which had the power to revive the ginseng tree. Under Guanyin's guidance, Wukong and his Shixiong S replanted the tree, and with a few drops of the sacred water, the tree came back to life, its roots re-establishing themselves in the soil, and the ginseng fruits re-emerging on its branches. With the tree restored, Zhenyuan Daxian released the disciples from his sleeve, and in a gesture of forgiveness and goodwill, he hosted a feast featuring the ginseng fruits. Tang Sanzang, now aware of the true nature of the fruits and their significance, partook in the feast, and the disciples were once again on their way, their adventure at the Wujing temple a lesson in humility and respect for the natural order. The incident at Wujing temple was a turning point for the disciples. It taught them the importance of restraint and the consequences of giving in to temptation. It also highlighted the power of forgiveness and the potential for redemption even after committing grave mistakes. As they continued their journey to the west, the disciples carried with them the memory of their misadventures with the ginseng fruits, a reminder of the delicate balance between desire and discipline. The tale of the ginseng fruits is more than just a story of theft and restoration. It is a parable about the nature of transgression, forgiveness, and the redemptive power of compassion. As Tang Sanzang and his 3 disciples, Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing traveled on their journey to retrieve the sacred Buddhist scriptures, they arrived at Wujing temple. This place was home to a miraculous ginseng fruit tree, whose fruits, known as ginseng fruits, matured only once every 3,000 years and were said to bestow near immortality and extend life significantly. The master of Wujing temple, Zhenyuan Daxian, was away, invited to a conference at the heavenly realm by Yuanxi Tianzun. He left 2 boys, Qingfeng and Mingyu, to entertain Tang Sanzang and his followers. Qingfeng and Mingyu were supposed to offer the ginseng fruits to Tang Sanzang according to Zhenyuan Daxian's instructions, but Tang Sanzang, upon seeing the ginseng fruits that resembled babies, firmly refused to consume them. However, Zhu Bajie, hearing about the magical effects of the ginseng fruits, became covetous and persuaded Sun Wukong and Sha Wujing to steal and eat them. Sun Wukong, using his divine powers, stole 3 ginseng fruits, and the 3 disciples shared them. Zhu Bajie, eating his too hastily, did not savor the true taste of the ginseng fruit and complained, which was overheard by Qingfeng and Mingyu, leading to a heated argument. In the quarrel, Sun Wukong, in a moment of impulse, used his strength to uproot the entire ginseng tree, causing an irreparable loss. This act not only destroyed the treasure of Wujing temple, but also angered the heavenly court. Upon his return, Zhenyuan Daxian, learning of the destruction of the ginseng tree, angrily imprisoned Tang Sanzang and his disciples, demanding that they restore the tree or face perpetual confinement. Realizing the severity of the situation, Sun Wukong sought help from the heavenly realms, but no deity could revive the ginseng tree. Eventually, he turned to Guanyin, the bodhisattva of compassion. Guanyin, with her benevolence, agreed to assist. She used the sacred water from her vase to water the ginseng tree, miraculously bringing it back to life, with the ginseng fruits reappearing on its branches. Seeing the tree restored, Zhenyuan Daxian released Tang Sanzang and his disciples and held a feast featuring the ginseng fruits to express his gratitude to Guanyin and to reconcile with Tang Sanzang and his followers. Tang Sanzang and his disciples learned a profound lesson about the consequences of impulsiveness and greed and experienced the power of forgiveness and redemption. The incident at Wujing Temple made Sun Wukong, Zhu Bajie, and Sha Wujing reflect deeply on their actions. They understood that even in the pursuit of immortality, moral and disciplinary constraints must not be forgotten. Their mistakes not only caused trouble for themselves, but also endangered their master, Tang Sanzang. As they continued their journey to the west, the four disciples carried the lessons from Wujing Temple with them, knowing that every challenge and trial was a necessary step towards their ultimate goal, obtaining the true scriptures. The story of the ginseng fruits is not just an adventure, but a vital lesson about self-control, respect, and teamwork. In the journey towards the west, Tang Sanzang and his disciples arrived at a place called White Bone Ridge, notorious for its haunting presence of a demon known as the White Bone Spirit. This demon, once a beautiful woman, was a vicious monster capable of shape-shifting to deceive and prey on travelers. One day, as the Shitu continued their journey, a chilling wind swept through the area and an uneasy feeling settled in. Sun Wukong, ever vigilant, scanned the surroundings, sensing something amiss. Suddenly, the White Bone Spirit, transformed into a beautiful woman, appeared before Tang Sanzang. Feigning distress, she tearfully recounted her fabricated misfortunes, claiming to be a victim of a demon, and pleaded for Tang Sanzang's help. Tang Sanzang, with his kind heart, was moved by her tale and wished to assist her. Wukong, however, was suspicious and warned, "Master, this woman might be a demon in disguise. Do not trust her easily." Tang Sanzang, thinking Wukong overly suspicious, insisted on helping her. Seeing Tang Sanzang's soft heart, the White Bone Spirit was secretly delighted and attempted to lure him into a trap. At that moment, Wukong, using his fiery eyes that can see through illusions, scrutinized the woman and spotted the faint outline of white bones behind her. He shouted, "Demon, stop your pretense!" and swung his golden cudgel, ready to do battle with the White Bone Spirit. The White Bone Spirit, exposed, transformed into her true form, revealing a skeletal face and a sinister grin, preparing to fight back. Wukong, without hesitation, unleashed his powers and attacked the White Bone Spirit with his golden cudgel. After a fierce battle, Wukong managed to defeat her, and she fled into the mountains as a wisp of smoke. Tang Sanzang, relieved, thanked Wukong. "Thanks to you, Wukong, I was not deceived by her." However, the White Bone Spirit was not ready to give up. After recovering in the mountains, she transformed again, this time into a gentle village girl carrying a basket of fresh fruits, offering them to Tang Sanzang as a sign of respect. Tang Sanzang, touched by her kindness, wanted to accept her gift. Wukong, suspicious, warned again, "Master, this is also a demon in disguise." Tang Sanzang, thinking Wukong too doubtful, insisted on accepting the fruits.